If you think that I'ma crack down, sit your ass down. I got stuff I never had now, I could brag now. Yeah, my niggas, they gon' spaz out, they don't back down. People knocking at my door like I live in a crack house. Haters don't know how we came up, they don't know my background. Them niggas that lied on me want me on the track now.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video, man. This video is gonna be the phone conversation between me and dude from Playing Trade. You know, my system got messed up, man, and tried to take it into them, didn't go as planned. This is the full conversation. The stream was lagging and stuff like that, so you know, had to make this a little separate video, man. And this is just not acceptable. This isn't right, and someone needs to tell them about themselves, because this isn't right. You know, I'm finna just expose. I just want to put it out there about how this is just bullshit. This could happen to any one of you guys out here watching this video. It happened to me, sadly, and I don't know, it's just bull crap, you know. From now on, if something happens to my system, it's gonna be immediately buy a new one, you know, no more repairs or anything like that. But I hope you like the video, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out. Hello again, one more time. Yeah. 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 Right, I was getting a repair, but I never got the diagnostics back from what was actually wrong with it. A reflow? What's a reflow?
Yeah. That's where they take out the components and put them back on there.
Right. So what do I have to do?
Pay $200 and you get a new system.
I don't know too much about that.
Pardon?
I don't know too much about that. Cause that to me kind of sound like a finesse. You know, it kind of sound like I'm being jit, because you guys actually didn't do nothing, but yet you're trying to sell me a new system, but you lost mine. I'm not saying it was your fault, because you know you don't control the people that did the looting or anything, but I left it in your care. It was your responsibility as a store to keep it good. You know, proper repairs were made. So in that aspect, I don't think I should have to pay $200 for a new system. Either I feel like I should have got a used system or some compensation back for my system.
Yeah.
Due to the fact of it being looted and it wasn't in my control. It was in your care, the store's care.
Because that's the only option the insurance gave us on it.
You said what?
That's the only option that the insurance gave us on it.
I mean, that still sounds like a finesse, though. It just do, because that don't make sense. Because you guys technically didn't do anything. You lost it, and now you're trying to charge me for a new one. That's not, you know, that's not right. Because technically you didn't do any repairs. I didn't even get a full diagnostic until just now. So that's where I'm at with it.
Either y'all gonna replace my goddamn system, or we're gonna have a problem.
You know, that kind of thing isn't good. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't make me like want to recommend people to you guys, because you know, if something happens to your stuff, you know, they're just gonna charge you for a brand new system when you could have just bought a new one with the money.
You're getting a new pro.
But still, that $200 could be going towards a new system when you guys didn't do anything. I was gonna pay you guys for fixing the problem that was already wrong with my current system. If I wanted a new system, I would have just bought a new system. That's where the difficulties coming in at.
I mean, if you would paid the $200, you would have gotten your system back, right? Repaired. Correct?
I didn't get that until today. I didn't know how much the repair was. I didn't know what was wrong with it. I paid for a diagnostic and no one ever got back to me. And now you're saying if I pay $200 for the problem that was supposed to be fixed, I'll just get a new PS4 Pro, and that's not good. It's not good because it doesn't really make sense to me. Because you guys lost my system, so that outweighs even repairing it in a way, because it's a whole PS4 Pro, and you want me to pay just to get the same system back that I already had when I just wanted to know what was up with it, and it got looted, which wasn't all totally your fault, but it was in your care, you know. I hated that that thing happened to you in many other stores because I wish it didn't happen. A lot of people lost a lot of things that were valuable to them, you know. But at the same time, you know, it's not right to charge me for a new system when you didn't even technically fix the old system. I didn't even give you the approval to fix the old system yet because I never knew what was wrong with it or how much the repairs were going to be. So I'm looking at that as that it's just a finesse. That's exactly what it is. It's just a way to get extra money out of someone, because technically you couldn't even fix the product if you lost the car. You know, that's like me. I'm a automotive technician. If I bring someone car in to fix it and someone steals it, I can't offer to sell that person a new car just because someone stole the car. You know, they left the car in my care. It's my responsibility, and it's just a finesse for me to charge them any kind of money for a new car. You know, that's getting over on someone, and it isn't right to me. Either I feel like I should have a used system, not really a new one because my system wasn't brand new out the box, or I should have some type of money compensating the loss of my system, like maybe $80 or something like that, that can compensate for losing my $400 system. Because I'm paying half the price to get the same system back, which I shouldn't have had to do, and I had to wait months to even get a diagnostic on what was wrong with my system. Which is kind of weird because when I asked for a diagnostic, no one really knew because the technician was supposedly supposed to take it and it got looted. So how has a diagnostic been formed off of the insurance price? That doesn't make sense to me either. That's an assumption because you're trying to get me to buy the new system for $200 to compensate losing for my system.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
So you telling me he's trying to rip you off?
I'm gonna check you on this then. Alright, I'll give you a call back shortly.
You say you're gonna check in?
Yeah.
With who, if you don't mind me asking?
Pardon?
With who, if you don't mind me asking?
With the insurance company.
All right, because that's not right, you know. It's just not.
Okay.
All right, have a good one.
Alright.
Trayvon, am I still in the park? Hold on, I gotta connect you up in a second. I'm trying not to die.
You got me muted?
Hold on. But what they're doing is wrong. It's a finesse.
Yeah, they're trying to rip you off.
It doesn't make sense.
They're trying to rip you
How I
off.
feel about the situation, and I don't.
He know what he doing. He want.
Channel button to HDMI 1. Okay, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a finesse.
It is.
I'm not stupid.
Like,
you want me to pay for something you technically didn't even fix. That's like me. I'm a mechanic, and someone brings their car to me, and they're like, "Oh well, I need you to check my car. So you had to check engine lights on." Then I turn around and I tell them, "Well, someone stole your car, but you know you could pay me $1,000, and I'll give you another used car that has problems." It doesn't make sense.
No.
It's a
No,
finesse.
he's supposed to.
And that's why he's got to get back to me, because he's gonna have to tell the insurance company, well, this guy is not gonna bite. He knows what he's talking about. It isn't right. He's not gonna go for my finesse, because they know exactly what they're doing. What they're doing is it's a finesse.
Climb the ladder. Climb the ladder. Climb the ladder. Climb the ladder.
I'm trying. That's equivalent to someone bringing me their car to the shop and they're like, I don't know why my check engine light on. Can you see why the check engine light is on? And then like the day I get ready to do it, someone loots the car and they come and steal it because they're doing this looting crap. And then I tell them, well, I could give you another car if you just pay me $1,000.
He know when he want.
Gonna
He
be
want
like,
that
no, I
$200.
want my old car back. I'm used to that car. I paid a lot of money for that car, and I just asked you to see why the check engine light is on. I don't know why you're giving me this ridiculous price that's over half the price of the new car.
That's all. They want
money out of me, and they're not gonna get it.
Exactly. That's all. Damn shame. You want to rip off a black man just because I'm black? That doesn't mean nothing. I'm educated to know that that's not right. I put my faith in
I said that's not right. I was like, so let me get this straight. I give you my system for a diagnostic. I pay $10 for you to diagnose the problem, to inform me of the problem and what's wrong with my system. I never get a diagnostic. And I've been going up there for months. I've been calling for months. I never got a full diagnostic of what was wrong with my system. Every time I called it, like the technician was supposed to take it out to check it, and it got looted the same day. So I never got a hard, concrete diagnostic. Then months pass and you call me and you're like, well, we got word back from the insurance company. You can pay $200 and then we'll give you a new PS4 Pro. Basically, you didn't even fix the problem. What was wrong with the first system? You never actually diagnosed the problem. And then not only that, he made up a diagnosis while we were on the phone. He said that it was something wrong with the hard drive and some other thing. But how would you know that if you never got the diagnostic if it got looted?
He tried to rip.
I'm not stupid. That's why I was like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
He tried.
And I'm like it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't.
No, they know what the hell they was doing. I'm gonna say they knew what the hell they was doing.
Or if
trying
that
to
was
get
the case, that means if when I asked you for a diagnostic the first time, you should have been like, well, the technician said this was the problem, but it got looted before he could fix it. They never told me. So that's
your responsibility.
So now they just made up a diagnostic to try to gold me into paying the $200 for a new system, and I'm not gonna do that.
He's supposed to give you some money or a new PlayStation.
The insurance is supposed to insure. You lost it, it's supposed to insure me. At least if you're not gonna give me a used system, you're supposed to give me some percentage of compensation back. It doesn't have to be the 100% price because it was used and something was wrong with it. But $100 or something like that shouldn't be out of your way.
It shouldn't.
I should be receiving something from you. You're not supposed to be getting money from me. You lost my shit. I didn't lose your shit.
Tell it like it is.
That's just how it is. I didn't lose nothing of yours. Why should I pay you for losing my stuff? If I wanted to lose my stuff and pay somebody for it, I'll just get a criminal to do it.
For real. They just trying to get that money, that's all.
It was never up and running to begin with for me to even pay for a fix that never fucking happened.
Nope.
Why would I pay for something that never took place? You said what?
How much did he say was the fix?
He was trying to charge me $200.
Oh yeah, his ass capping.
That's half the cost of the system.
His ass capping.
The system is $400.
It's not $200 just to get that to replace.
You mean to tell me Amazon wrong? The hard drive ain't $50? Yep. It ain't $200 for no hard drive, nigga. I'm not stupid. I research the stuff before I get myself into it. And he's just trying to sell me, and he's trying to basically force me to buy it. Like, well, either you pay the $200 or you don't see a system.
He ain't gonna call you back, G. I'm telling you that right now.
I know he's not. It's a lie.
He's not gonna call you.
But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna call first thing in the morning.
You better.
That's what I'm gonna do.
That motherfucker tried to rip me off.
Then he tried to make up a diagnosis while we were on the phone. Like, nigga, how y'all go from y'all couldn't identify a diagnosis because it got looted and to well, it was the hard drive in this. And he's just trying to charge me the insurance price no matter what. That's not the cost of that. It's not the cost.
No.
It's not the cost. And he's not getting $200 out of me. I don't even got $200 to give him. But if I did have $200, he still wouldn't get $200 out of me. If I had $1 million, he wouldn't get $200 out of me.
Hell no.
Why is the police still on me?
That's Rockstar logic.
That's just bullshit. And he knows it's bullshit. That's why he tried to hang up.
So Iron Sanctuary has been commenting on a ton of Ray Williams videos trying to get him to roast him, and it still hasn't happened yet. But he was nice enough to give me the honor of roasting him while he waits for the roast that he truly deserves. So here you go, buddy. What kind of name is Iron Sanctuary?
Just had to call me to get us
Sounds like something I
bananas.
would use
Like, nigga, I'm not stupid. That's like me taking somebody's car in and they like, you find out why I got the check engine light on, and then I diagnose the car. Well, I'm finna ready to diagnose the car, but before I get to diagnose the car, somebody come steal the car. I didn't diagnose the car. And I didn't repair nothing. So how am I gonna get my job if I didn't even diagnose it to do a repair? It doesn't even make sense. And then when I call the owner to tell the car that the insurance company called about that car, I'd be like, well, you know, your car got stolen, but you know, you can give us the $10,000, half of the price you pay for the real car, and we'll get you another car quick, fast, and in a hurry. I'm like, no, why the fuck am I paying $10,000? The car probably only needed oil and probably a new alternator. Why am I paying $10,000 for an alternator and oil? You know?
That's all. He just wanted to rip you off. That's it.
I'm not stupid. I know what the fuck.
And I hate when they do that. When they know you right, they try to press you even more. Like, nah, you gonna either give me some compensation for the PlayStation I put it in y'all hands, or we're gonna have a bigger problem than what it needs to be. Either
you're gonna give me a used system, or you're gonna give me some type of compensation. I'm not saying full compensation. I'm not saying like the full $400 of what the system costs, because the system was used and it did need a hard drive. So if he was like, well, we'll give you like $80 or $100, I'll be like, okay, well, I'll be coming to pick the money up.
For real.
I need some type of compensation. I don't need the full compensation because something was wrong with the system and it was used, you know. But I'm not paying you $200 for something you never even fucking fixed. You never even diagnosed it to me to give me a diagnosis to fix it. So how would you go charge me for that? I almost got like R. Kelly, like, let's use our common sense for a minute.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.